All right, so we're gonna try this. Me doing the video by myself as opposed to Shannon holding it or prompting me. So, talking about Outlander season 2. I had to make some notes because if I don't, I will just run on, and I don't want to just run on. So I just kind of go down through the episode, and with the notes and everything, I just kind of went in order how the episode went, and then after that, then people can start posting, and we'll just start talking from there if they want, or however you want to do it. It doesn't matter to me. This is just kind of some prompting from my wife, and then Corey and I talking and saying that we want to do this for the season. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully the videos get better, and I'll do something somewhere besides in my bedroom where the lighting and stuff isn't so good, but at least I'm somewhere quiet and out of the way. All right, so first with the opening scenes, I know if you have seen it, or at least I hope you have by now, or this evening when you see it, it's gut-wrenching. I was really emotional and everything by it just because of how emotional it really was, and then just kind of putting yourself in there. I think Katrina did a very good job with acting out the scene and how painful it would have been to have gone back and to have all of a sudden not been there. Because she would have it would just been an instant, all of a sudden realization that no matter what, it's not like he's in a different city or a different town, and everybody, they're just gone. They're already dead. And so it was really painful to watch that and watch all the emotion and everything in her face, and then to think about what it would be like if I'd done the same thing. And then I saw some other stuff. I've seen some other reactions and everything about the way Claire reacts to Frank and the way she treats him for the first several minutes of the episode, or at least through all the discussion and the talk and everything that they have. I think that's expected. That's what she would normally do anyways. I think that's what just about anybody would do in that case. She didn't really love Frank anymore. I know we think of that, but if you've read the book series, you know that when she was with Jamie, that's it. She was with Jamie. She never expected to leave. She never expected to go back and see Frank again. And so in doing that, she gave all of her love and all of her heart and everything to Jamie. So, and also Jamie was really her soulmate. If you remember in the first season when she's with Mrs. Graham and some of the discussions and all about soulmates and broken love lines or marriage lines and lifelines and stuff like that, I think the reason that she and Jamie found each other was just kind of like that star-crossed lovers or time-crossed lovers. I don't know how you want to call it. But I would have expected her to act that way. She didn't want Frank. She expected Frank to leave. She kind of wanted him to leave because I think she wanted to be alone with her thoughts and her feelings and her love and everything for Jamie. And then when you think about it, as I go through it, I think because I've already read through the book series twice, I just finished Moby. I think it was a few days ago for the second time. I took my time getting through the last book. I actually would only read 1 or 2 chapters a night or something. And so I guess take my time. Some people, they're like, wow, 2 chapters a night's a lot. But regardless, if you read, when you read through the book series, even up to the point that people see in the Fiery Cross or Echo or both, a Bosa or Echo or whatever, you realize that she really had kind of, I think she had the ghost of Jamie with her for her whole life. And so she was always going to have to deal with it. And Frank, I think, always knew he was going to have to deal with that as well. I think he just said, I'll make do. I'll make the best with what I get. And that's what they did. Excuse me. Frank's conditions, that was one of the things that was kind of different, but I think in the long run, those were expected as well. How he wanted, he said, look, if you're going to be with me, I can't essentially compete with a ghost, and there's no competing with the ghost. So he's like, you have to let him go. You have to forget about him. You have to, move on. Human beings the way they are, there's just no way that was going to happen. She just wasn't going to just forget about him. and we see that through the rest of the books and through the series and everything. Especially if you go when you get into to Voyager, or actually really even reading through DIA. If you've read through the book, you see it at the beginning and at the end of DIA. So you know that it wasn't possible. I still don't like Frank. I don't care. Me personally, I don't care what anybody says. Sorry, I know Cass thinks he's a good guy, and I think Diana says he's supposed to be an honorable man, and I think he's honorable in the sense that he did take care of them, and he did love Bree, and all that kind of stuff. But I think in the end, I think they're just kind of building him up so that in the much later seasons we'll see him and we're like, oh yeah, that jerkwad. Maybe they're setting him up for a bigger fall at the end. I don't really know. It'll be interesting. So all in all, though, I think the episode, we really liked it. I was just as emotional in certain places the second time around as I was the first. But I did feel kind of like it was kind of rushed. Like there's so much in DIA that it felt like it was kind of crammed. 13 episodes for the season, I think, is a little short. I'm hoping that as they go through the next seasons, I'm hoping that there's at least 3 or 4 more seasons. I guess I can see where some of them are going to have to be longer. I don't know how you can do Voyager and not have it a full like 16 episodes, and then of course you get the Fiery Cross, and it's like really really the whole first day takes up 20 chapters. I mean, enough. 13 episodes just isn't enough to get through this stuff. I do think the first 45 minutes was kind of slow, but that was because we needed to see all the stuff with Frank. Diana never really put a whole lot of that into the books anyways. So you just kind of understood or just kind of thought what was going to happen. I think the last 15 minutes was really frenetic. We just literally jumped right off the ship into La Havre, and it was just nonstop go from there. But when you're reading DIA, it takes a little bit of meeting with Jared, and they like walking around the port, and they're seeing his warehouse and all this kind of stuff. So it just seemed kind of frenetic, but maybe it's just my relativity of how I think that, because 45 minutes was just her and Frank, and then another 15, since I think we were all just so trying to get to seeing her and Jamie again, that maybe it just wasn't too much. It wasn't enough time. And then we're like, so anyway, of course, now the video is 8 minutes long, and it was only supposed to be 5. I hope I didn't ramble too much. Lighting in here is bad, but I can definitely tell you I'm tired. I've been doing a lot of working and everything. Maybe if I make the next videos, I won't look so tired, and you won't see these big bags under my eyes. I tried to keep my hair fixed for everyone. The last comment about how Corey has better hair than me, and yes, she still has better hair than me, but it's looking pretty good now. I'm trying to let it grow out. So anyway, if someone tells me to cut it, it'll be gone the next day, believe me. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.